Yeah, I might need assistance. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. It's such a blessing to be here with you all. Like, the writing has been so amazing. Your line about cigarettes, you have a line about two people like sleeping together, like speech marks. You had something exquisite about your mum only remembering that you're like a bicycle courier. The surfing thing, like, you went in on a partner who fucked a twink, I think. I don't know, like, it's all just been so magical and such a blessing. I'm deeply grateful to be here with you on a Sagittarius full moon. As a Sagittarius, we're a sort of... Okay, Capricorn, fuck off.
Only a Sagittarian would say that.
We're a fiery and philosophical people, great to gather around. And what I've loved about tonight is, in a world where people would have us turn on each other and hate, let's light a fire and gather to tell a different story of ourselves and each other, one of love, one of unity, one of peace. Yeah. I think it was Gandhi who said, "Be the idiot you want to see in the world." And I've really been channeling that spirit my whole life. There is nothing I am too good to fail at. And this piece is about my adventures into gardening. It is called Cactus Killer. It takes real skill to get a reputation as a cactus killer. Not everyone can commit to destruction at this level. It takes genuine effort to neglect something that needs such minimal effort to survive. But I am exceptional. I am capable of whispering any last words to many a resilient houseplant. So why should I limit myself to murdering indoors when the great outdoors awaits me? To help balance out my natural abilities and potential in other areas, my gardening at home, to extend my learning from my volunteer role at a small no-dig market garden farm in Faversham, and attempt to share food with my neighbours, is a variable experience indeed. Did you know that around 25% of everything grown on a no-dig market garden farm dies? Wild. Why are we selling the idea of success as natural when this is the level of failure involved in a growing season? My tomato plant, Tilda Swinton, she's definitely not a Chalamet, has been displaying angry leaves for days now. Is it too much love? Is it not enough love? I had no idea growing vegetables would be a metaphor for how I also ruin my relationships. I can't seem to get the balance right, you know? Like, I sing her love songs and write her epic letters with poems inside, full of all of my wildest dreams and innermost thoughts, whilst watering her intensely. But I completely forgot to ask her what she wants and how she feels. I put seaweed around her because someone said it was good for soil nutrients, but it dried out in the fury of the sun, and apparently you're supposed to keep it soaked in a bucket first. So now she's just surrounded by rotting kelp. Then it started raining like crazy, which is great for the seaweed, but not for the consistency of my watering schedule. I can just about control my emotions, but not the English weather. I brought some French marigold to stop whitefly, which I was told was a pest of this plant, but in truth, her real nemesis is me, and my avoidant and chaotic attachment style. What can I say? I grew up in chaos with a volatile addict single parent. I've been to therapy. I'm doing my best to heal the intergenerational trauma in our family line, but it takes time, and she'll never understand that because she's a tomato plant. So I bought her plant food instead, the good kind, because I'm romantic. I can win her back with a large bottle of red. She is flowering now, and I have high hopes for Tilda. But sadly, so does the neighbour's cat, who has been tunnelling into her grow bag and leaving a very different kind of gift. I did not think I would become the kind of woman who stands on her front doorstep hissing at a cat, such a trope for an aging queer woman, who I will, for the sake of its temperament, call Gru. In less disparaging news, the potatoes are showing signs of life, and none of Gray's excrement. A seagull shut on my French marigolds and the newly planted flowers in the other big tub. No one needs to see that. I hose them down. Wind topples things, a fox or similar, Gru the cat, has attacked and dug through everything. People leave cigarette butts, bottles, and food packaging as if it's a dump or the backdrop of a Derek Jarman film and not someone's home. They show me their pets, tell me their stories, share memories of gardening and happy times in nature. People smile at me. Others look at me like I'm insane. I keep digging. The homemade greenhouse I made from an old bottle top of lemonade is working well, and the hoppy sunflower seed is showing signs of life. Signs of life. That's enough some days, isn't it? You can't bloom all year round. Why would you want to? It's a quiet revolution, this. Each small act of love and joy, an act of defiance.
Yes.
Thanks. I do have like one other little short one. Should I do it? Do you think?
Go on.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's, yeah, I wrote this the other day because you did something new, and I think that's really brave, and like, yeah, I'm not going to do that, please. I'll just do this little one called Return Home. I am the voice of the wretched, the discarded, abandoned, and abused. I am the voice of the poor, who have nothing but their name and what they stole from those that earned theirs through conformity and lofty ideals. I am the voice of the woman who knew too much, who threatened your peace with a mirror, casting a reflection so sharp and clear an emperor would see his nakedness and run out screaming like the child and the boy he is. I am the voice of the harlot, who knew one bite of an apple is not enough to get the juice. I am the voice of your mother, whose blood, spit, and howling birthed you from the darkness and lifted you into light. I am the voice of your sister, whose hand quietly at your back never faltered to stay, no matter the cost, the betrayal, the embarrassment. I am the voice of your daughter, her wild belly full, protruding with feral freedom. She growls with instinctual laughter, knowing this world is not a prison, but her divine playground. I am the voice of the earth, the rivers, the skies, the sunsets, and the birds. Will you listen? When I call you home with my song, will you listen? When I tell you I am hurting, will you listen? When I tell you it's not too late? When I call you home with the beating of my heart, drenched in a million sunsets I made for you, your friends, your family, your lovers, your kin. Will you dare return to all you have been given?